guys, I just wanted to jump in before this vlog and give you guys an update because this vlog was filmed before I had computer issues, and I just wanted to let you know what all happened. So pretty much Apple had some bad updates that they let out. There was a security one and a Safari one, and I managed to download both of those. So my computer kept freezing and crashing and just wigging out like crazy, and I was having panic attacks, so I was probably freaking out just as bad as my computer was freaking out. Now when this first happened, I just figured that I kind of messed things up because when I finished doing the installation, the restart froze and it wouldn't restart. So I figured because I force quit it or something, because I had to do that like 3 times, I figured I messed something up with the installation, or I don't know. I'm not really good at technology, so I just figured it was my fault. So a few days went by of me trying to fix this, trying to figure out what was wrong, going through everything. I learned a little bit more about computers doing this, and I finally took it to a friend. He really couldn't figure out what was going on other than my CPU was being like maxed out for some reason, and everything kept crashing because of that, and like freezing as well. So at first we thought we needed to replace something and add more memory or something, but eventually I saw a news article pop up on Google on my phone that said Apple had released this software, and I was like, oh, that explains everything. So it took a few more days for them to finally send out an update, and my updater didn't want to show that there was an update, and I had to install this. Eventually I finally got to install the update that fixed everything, and then my computer was finally working. It just took like literally an entire day to get my freezing computer to actually install the software that it needed to fix itself. So yeah, it was a nightmare, and I'm really glad you guys were okay with skipping a week of videos because I couldn't deal with it. Anyways, let's get back to the vlog. Good morning, guys. It's a little bit later than normal. I wanted to sleep in because it's just Monday and I was tired from the weekend, but before we get started, I need to find a few things to place an order for, because I am taking a commission of 2 creatures. I wasn't going to open for commissions, but I had a regular message me, and apparently they had something really bad happen to where they lost all their art dolls from me. So I'm going to be starting on 2 remakes of some dolls they had, and then we might do more in the future. But I don't have the color fabrics that I need to do them, so I'm going to place the order for that. I know I need a white, and I need a black, but I need to double check if I have a green. If not, we'll have to add the green to the list. Yeah, I think I need to do the green. Okay, so I need to order 3 fabrics, and then I'm gonna have to, probably not today because I don't have time to do it, but later in the week I need to go to Hobby Lobby and find a little gem that was on the forehead of one of the pieces. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. This was years ago, so hopefully I can find it. If not, I'll have to find something similar to it or do something, but I'm pretty sure I can find the gem again. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now, and then we're gonna get started on some little things here and there. And okay, there we go. Okay, so my order is placed. Now I need to figure out where I have my yarn. I'm looking for my white yarn. I know it's not in there because that was where my gray yarn was, and I'm trying to figure out where my white one is because I need to dye it because I don't have the color that I need, but I do have white. So I need to make yellow yarn, so I need to find my white yarn. And I have no idea where it is, so. Okay, it's not in my closet. Maybe it's in here. I think I had yarn. Oh, yeah, there it is. Perfect. Awesome. So you guys are probably wondering, why do I need yarn? Well, you guys, a lot of you guys, suggested that I do a pumpkin dragon, and I wasn't quite sure how to do it, but now I have a really cool idea how to do it, so we are going to be doing that. And I want to use this and some of my Instamorph to make the inside gooey bits of a pumpkin. So all the like little strings, I'm going to be making that, and we're going to make pumpkin seeds. So it doesn't make any sense why I would be making the inside of a pumpkin right now, but you'll see it when the video is out. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to cut a bunch of these to probably about this long, that way I have enough to work with, and we're going to be dyeing these with our acrylic paint to get to a yellow color. And then if I can get that to dry soon enough, I'll probably use some of my fabric markers to add some orange tints to it. Okay, that should be enough. I don't think I'll go through a whole lot because our pumpkin dragon isn't going to be too big. I just need enough to make him look a little bit stringy. So I'm gonna mix up my acrylic paint and my water, and then I think we're just gonna dunk it in here. And then we'll lay it out somewhere to dry. Okay, I think I got all the chunks. I'm just going to take this. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Push it in there. It's all yellow. It's gonna be messy no matter what. I think I'm gonna drain this over the sink real quick, that way I don't make a mess. There we go. Oh, that's a good color. Okay. Try to lay them out a little bit, kind of like spaghetti noodles. They don't have a lot to them, so they should dry somewhat quickly if I keep them kind of spread out. Okay, I'm just going to put this over here so it's out of the way. And then I need to get some water microwaved. That way we can start on the Instamorph. I don't think we'll need a whole lot of Instamorph. I mean, I want to make a decent amount of pumpkin seeds, but they're not that big, so I don't think we'll need too much. I'm just going to take that maybe. And then I do need to mix some paint in there to change the color a bit, because I don't want them white, I want them to be kind of a creamy color. Oh, I need a spoon. It's been a while actually since I used Instamorph. I tend to do that every now and again. I'll just like I'll just start something and use it for literally everything, and then I will kind of just suddenly stop and you won't see me use it for a very long time. I think I just get bored with things very easily and obsessed with things at the same time. Ignore the fact that I didn't clean my palette, but I just wanted to show you guys the paint that I'm going to add to the Instamorph. So, see, it's just kind of like a creamy beige color. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to start adding it to the Instamorph. Got it all spread out. And just scoop it using my mixing thing. It looks like a little candy. Just thought it was funny. All over my hands. Ugh. I think I'm gonna cut it, and then I will just remelt it as I shape the seeds. So I'm just gonna make a really long, like, noodle first. And then pumpkin seeds aren't too big, so I'm gonna say like that, without it falling on the floor. Some are gonna be larger than others, that's okay. So yeah, I wish I could explain a little bit more of my idea for the pumpkin dragon, but it will give away so much of it, and I really want to leave it a surprise. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. So hopefully you guys can wait until I can post it. But it'll be really cute. I haven't started on the clay pieces yet, but I've started on the sewing. And the wings, I'll give you a hint. The wings are a major part of its design. Not sure if that'll give anything away or not, but it's true. Okay, I think that's good. How many seeds do we have? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's not bad. Okay, this one is a little bit bigger than the others. That's okay. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one piece at a time in here, melt it a little bit, and then shape it into a pumpkin seed shape. So it's a little time consuming, but the material will be a lot easier to work with than making it out of like clay or something like that. Because I realized if I make them out of clay, I'll have to resin them to help protect them because I'll have to paint them. But then resining tiny little things like that are going to be really hard, so I didn't want to do that. The next option was to make them out of just cut pieces of felt, like little silhouettes of the seeds, but I figured that didn't look as nice. I wanted to go detailed enough, like an actual sculpture, but I didn't want to make it too difficult. Okay, so I just finished the last pumpkin seed. I think they look pretty good. I mean, they're not perfect, but like, from far away, they probably look pretty legit. Okay, now, I'm honestly not sure what I want to work on next. So while I'm thinking, I think I'm just going to give an art update on other things that I've done this week or past couple of weeks. Okay, let's see. I know I haven't shown you guys this. I got a lot of the color blocking done on this one painting. I'm not sure if it's wet though, so I need to be careful. But I'm doing the little mushroom dragon, and I got most of the color kind of laid out, so I still need to do a lot of detail, but you can kind of see what it's going to end up looking like. So I've got the glow effect on the wall, because his main body is going to be all glowy. And I think the only thing I haven't painted is his eye, so that's still just blank canvas right now. But yeah, I got that. I'm really excited to mess around with all the different glowing effects with this piece. And then I went over the branches of this piece again, just adding a little bit more texture. I'll still need to go over and add a lot more detail to it, but it's getting there. I really like how some of the branches almost disappear when you hit a certain angle of looking at the painting, and then they'll show up. Because I want them to be very subtle, because it's such a dark background that they need to kind of blend in there but still be noticeable. So I did that. Of course, obviously you saw most of the stuff that I've been working on has been in vlogs, so other than like certain secret surprises, because I don't want you guys to have it spoiled for you, I've shown most of what I've been currently working on. Okay, so I got something quick to eat, and I think I know what I want to do. I want to start on the sewing for our starry dragon. So I think we'll work on the wings mainly, because then we can actually try and get them completely done, other than just doing the little bits of sewing for the whole body. So I've got the fabric pieces here. I need to pin them together and then just kind of sew around, and then once we get it flipped out, we can start adding all the gold decoration to them. It might be a little bit difficult to flip these right side out because I made them kind of stiff, but hopefully they won't be too much trouble. Okay, I did the basic sewing. I flipped them right side out. It was a little difficult, but not too bad. And then I added a few of the little lines, and we're just going to stuff this spot, and then we can start gluing on our little scale things. I cut this out earlier. Basically, I have this scaly gold fabric, and I went around and cut out the individual shapes of the scales. It took quite a long time. I kind of just did it as I watched some videos. And hopefully we have enough. If not, I'll have to make more, but I have plenty of the fabric to do that. And eventually we will add a wireframe to this, but I'm not going to mess with that now. I need to make sure to pause the vlog for a little bit to make sure to get the shots in for the tutorial. Because every time I work on something in a vlog that's for a tutorial, I always tend to kind of forget, hey, I'm also needing to film this for the tutorial. So I'm going to have to make sure to pause this and get those shots in to show off what I did. Yeah, so later this week, I'm going to mainly focus on getting that pumpkin dragon finished. Other than that, I have videos to edit, this vlog, another tutorial for Halloween. With this, I'm just trying to make it look a little random. All of these are a bunch of different sizes and shapes, so it does help, but I also want them kind of roughly in the same spot, just because I like symmetry. I think on this side, I'm going to do quite a bit of the gold scales, and then on the other side, I'm just going to do a couple here and there. Because this is going to be the more outside of the wing, and the other is going to be the underside. So I figured show it off a bit more on the back side of the wing. If you're wondering why the tip of my glue thing is so messed up, it's because I'm currently trying to use up the last of this before starting a new bottle. I don't want to waste it. I don't like using up the last of it because it's such a pain to get the last of it out of the tube, but I need to use it. I need to make sure to use it and not waste it. Technically, I have another one of these that is almost empty as well that I need to empty before starting another one. I'm pretty sure whenever I get the piece put together, I will end up painting some of this, adding a little bit more gold hue to here and different things like that. Maybe adding a little bit more of a brighter blue in between the spots. I didn't use all of the little scale things, but I used enough where when we do the body, I'm gonna have to make more of them, but I kind of expected that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a bit of a break. I still have a bunch of stuff to do today, but I'm not sure if it's something I can vlog yet, but I do need to get some cooking done. I have a pot roast going, and it's at that point where I can start adding the veggies and stuff, so I'm gonna get everything cut up for that. As you can see, it's almost done. It's a little hard to tell, but it is about to fall apart. I can actually kind of stick the knife in and wiggle it around. It'll start pulling apart, so that's good. So perfect timing to add our veggies. So I'm going to add some carrots. Onion is in the tin foil. Got some garlic, potatoes, and I might have some stuff in the freezer I could throw in as well, like peas, but this is mainly what I'm going to throw in. And then if I don't have enough potatoes, I also have russet potatoes over here. Most of my red potatoes were kind of soft, so these were the best ones I could pick out of the bunch. Anyways, let's get cutting. I'm going to start with the garlic first. And that way I can clean up all the skins and stuff. I always have to remember to add less onions than I would normally because I love onions, but Michael hates them. Well, hate is a strong word. He just doesn't like them as much. So, every time I make something, even if I'm like, I'm only going to use half of what I normally would, he's like, there's so many onions. So, let's just do like that. I'll want more, but he'll be probably content with that. If not, he still has to eat it. Oh, it smells so good. I actually wasn't looking forward to making this tonight. I'm mainly making it because the date on it, but it smells so good. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call it good for the day. I need to continue working on dinner a little bit more, but other than that, I have to do a bunch of computer stuff, and that just isn't something really vlog-worthy, I guess. At least I don't think doing a security update— No! Don't do it! If I could tell myself anything right now, it would be don't do it. And cleaning up my files to make my computer run better for the next 2 days is vlog-worthy. It's kind of boring. But other than that, once I settle down for the night, I'll probably play some games, do a little bit more digital artwork. I have a piece that I'm trying to finish up, and probably next vlog I'll show it off to you guys because by then I'll add it to RedBubble and I'll try and make it where those two things happen around the same time. I don't know, I feel like that's important or something. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!